What does it comprise? This is it's just the logistics. It's all virtual online learning. It's all via Zoom. No modules are over 90 minutes. And in fact, the one where you do your presentation is actually shorter. So you never have more than 90 minutes online per week with us. It's a maximum of 30 participants. We don't take any more than that. People can register for the next one. There's a good workbook and good online learning materials. We've actually put a lot of the workbook materials into the online hub now. The career planning tool, my personal career management tool, which is built on throughout the program, the plan on a page, which then becomes, a plan on a page, which you get mail at the end of this course. You get something in your letterbox. It's very exciting, formatted, laminated, and mailed to you at the end of the program. It's like a certificate, except you've done all the work on it. It's your entire thought process, all the work that you have done on a single page mailed to you. So it's your output from the course, not us saying, congratulations, blah, 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 for doing the course, although I do write you a nice letter with it. But it actually is a nice laminated output that you can then do something with. So it's a practical output from this program. And you do get a virtual mentoring session with a highly experienced mentor and coach. So there's a virtual mentoring session as part of this process as well. The modules, we do some welcome, we get you comfortable, we get you talking to each other, because one of the great things about this course is you build a cohort. So you build a cohort of people who really, really, I suppose, become your support network to help you. And so people have set up WhatsApp group, they've set up all sorts of different things, and they have kept connected to each other. Module 2 is really Sheena's area. So Sheena, a bit of a précis on Module 2, which are those key areas of career management.
So the purpose of Module 2, when we get to that, and we'll have done some introductory pieces in Module 1, but this is really a deep dive into key elements of career management. And it really talks through and it allows discussion in detail around the concept of personal career management, encourages critical career thinking, and specifically encourages taking a strategic approach to personal career management going forward, introduces some tools, all of which are also in the workbook. And I think we'll talk about one of those a bit later.
Harnessing the power of connected communication. That is always a favourite. Mariette, it's a singing, dancing module, this one. Not quite. You don't have to do it. Although, interestingly, we ran this program for a group of women, a group of CPA women in the Solomon Islands, and they all sang Amazing Grace. We're actually going to send it to the CPAs because it was quite special, wasn't it, Sheena? It was about how you change voice. It was fabulous. You don't have to sing, but what it is, it's about Mariette helping you to understand there's tips and tricks to improve your voice. So you're not a little squeaky peepers like this, I really do about this. You're not just mumbling along like this. So you actually do have the capacity to think about and to present better. And so that was one of the key things from this. And it's a really fun module. Wear flexible clothing because you do a bit of standing up and sitting down and shaking around. It is really great. Then we look at understanding the difference between strategic and operational. Gillian McPhee leads that, a lot of CEO experience. And that's really about where you think about up and downs. In other words, the strategic realm is where you're heading for strong leadership roles, straight through to the boardroom. That's what you're expected to have. And how you might already be doing it, but you might be demonstrating it. Building your toolkit for the boardroom is where Ruth comes in, and I did this as well. And we talk about how you can package up who and what you are and start to move yourself through to the boardroom. There's a bit of a, lesson around the things that you need to know what you don't know, get some more help there. Then Sheena comes back in with the performance management and the value of coaches, mentors, and sponsors. And this is one of my favorite modules, Sheena. We have got great people speaking on this. Like, it's just, gold, isn't it? All of the wisdom.
Real people and real practitioners, with lots of expertise in, the areas of performance management and talking about that, the positive aspects of that, and development planning, the value of coaches, mentors, and sponsors. And, not only do we hear their insights and advice, but also provides opportunity for all the participants to ask their own questions and share their own experiences.
And then module 7 we loved, but this is where you do your 2.5 to 3 minute presentation arising from everything that you've learned in module 3. We have a whole précis around it. It's meant really as a learning exercise. So you get feedback, you get live feedback, and then you can look at your feedback as well, because Angela cuts it up and sends everybody their individual feedback. So really great opportunity for just, immediate feedback, to being able to loop through and understand where you could improve, things that went really well, stuff that you should do more of. It's a really, really great session, and there's 3 of us on there listening and commenting through to all of you. Module 8 is the My One Piece of Paper, and that'll come to us shortly, and then we bring it all together with some people at the end. Basically, we hold them every week. What I wanted to say here is, if you miss one session, don't panic. It's well recorded. It's recorded immediately. It's sent out straight away, so you get a lot of access. So if you're going to miss one, don't stress. Okay, try not to miss more than that. And they're 11 until 12:30. They're the same time every single week. And you can listen to them. We've had people listening in the car. We've had people logging in, doing all sorts of different things. You can go just by hearing. You don't have to see the slides. You can just sort of log in and listen if you'd actually like to. So there's quite a lot going on. And so you can access it at different ways. So don't stress if you miss one. Try not to miss module 7 though, because that's your performance day. The only one that's hard to do not in front of your computer is module 3 particularly. Okay, so that's the one really that we do stress you there, but it's great if you can be there. And it's actually about putting a marker in your diary and saying, I'm spending this hour and a half a day working on myself. And that's actually going to benefit not just my career, but my employer and all those people around me as well. So actually, one of the great lessons is actually taking the time to do that. The 1 hour mentoring session is by arrangement with your mentor, so there's no particular set time. That is, it's $2,475 minus the $50 voucher, including GST. That's 9 virtual modules, the virtual mentoring session, all the materials, the between session support and communication. But you do need to be a full WOB member, because that really helps you to and get the full value from WOB as well.